What's good, y'all? It has been a minute, absolutely. Yeah, I've just been busy with a couple other things. I don't know if y'all managed to see my recent post. Um, but yeah, I'm mostly showcasing a thing I've been working on for months now. I mean, I don't think it would probably affect content, but could. It could. Mostly in a good way. Let me go ahead and just boot up the game right now. Um, Turn on desktop audio. Where is it at? What's good? Yeah, it's been a while. I definitely need to play Beecat a little bit more because I have not played this game. I kid you not. Like, I haven't played this game in maybe like a month and a half. Debatably. Let me check it. Oh my god. Oh, wait, hold up. Start position switcher. I completely forgot about this. Alright, let me check my offset real quick, and I think we'll be good to go. I knew it. What did I have it set to last time? I think I had it set to 195. That sounds about right. I'm pretty sure this one is... Oh, that's sick, actually. I completely forgot about the icon gradients and everything. This is so weird. I was messing around with the icon gradients hack earlier. Dang, that's insane. Alright, let me turn the music up a little bit. Let me turn my mic audio up, and let's turn the desktop audio up. I think that works a lot more. Alright, let's get it. Okay. I posted a video 30 minutes ago. It got 54 views already, now 61 to 75. Yeah, no, YouTube algorithm could just do that. Especially like just at the most random moments, they could just start recommending your video. Ew, I got such a weird transition out of that. As you can tell, I'm definitely a little rusty. If soft was bull, what is bull when it was soft? These are the real questions that we need answered. Forget about whether or not aliens are real. Forget about any of that. You know, like, we need this question answered this instant. Dude, what? Okay, I need to figure out what's wrong with my timing on that. I feel like I'm just simply pressing the blue orb and that dual too late. Or no, too early. Okay. I'm taking, I guess. Okay. Oh my god. Oh shoot. View reason? Oh wait, yeah. Wait. Well, okay. Okay, that was not what I expected at all. Why are my colors different? I was messing around with the icon gradient hack a while back. It doesn't actually do anything except change your colors of your icon. Alright, I think we're just good with Beecat now. I think I'm pretty confident. Oh my god. Oh shoot, I just realized I have globed on. Okay. Yeah, I did not expect this level to actually be as... Okay, I expected for it to just be all looks, if I had to say it. I didn't expect for the level to actually be as fun as what I would think it is right now. I definitely know I lost a couple of attempts last stream because of a forced crash, but that was about it. Yeah, fair enough. Let's go percent, to be honest. I'm thinking like... My friends are surprised and made fun of me because I had 15,000 attempts on Magma Bound. Like it was some dumb joke. And I knew it was serious taking because attempts... What matters is you beat the level. That is true. I think in my opinion, 15,000 attempts could mean a lot. In a lot of cases, attempt count just doesn't matter. In some cases, you just get unlucky. In some cases... It could be a level that's not in your skill set. And in some cases, I mean, you just put a lot of time into the level. In some cases, you have parts where you're just kind of messing around. Okay, I guess. I'll say go percent's like 40. I guess I don't know. I'll say go percent's I can say 40. Up in this. That's crazy. I don't know why. I did not feel nervous at all. I just like zoned out completely. Oh my god. It was a good attempt, though. Like, okay, for instance, this level right here, Beecat's not an extreme demon. I'm gonna say that right now. Beecat's not an extreme demon. In my opinion, it's like a mid to high insane demon. The only thing about it is that it's not my skill set in the slightest. I'm not a duel person. I'm not someone who's about learning gameplay. I like straightforward gameplay, personally. I'm not super good at click-saying. I'm especially not good at the mirror portal. But despite all that, I still find it really fun. And I also have as many attempts on this. I actually have more attempts on this, I believe, than actual extreme demons I've beaten in the past. I guess if I had to choose like one real complaint, I would say that the part right before the duel is a little unoptimized. But it's like you're doing this in 1.1 and like 1.9, you know? I think everything else about the level looks really good. Doggy got times 100 on griefers. That's insane, actually. It's only a matter of time. Most popular video got 200 views right now. Let's get it. God. But yeah, I don't know if you all are actually gonna mind this. I think after Sonic Wave, anyways, like whenever I beat Sonic Wave, I actually do want to start streaming other games, but more so as a way of like finally finishing other games before I start working on any other like big projects. I don't know how people are gonna feel about that. Or rather, I might have projects done in the background, but I wouldn't say I have anything too special. I don't know how people are gonna feel about that. Like Pokemon games, I know I have a Mario and Luigi game that I haven't taken out of the packaging. You know? I don't know how people would. I don't know how people would view that, or if like people would still watch, because I know that a lot of my subscribers recently mostly came from Yom Pradesh. Insane. Oh my god. Y'all have to be very delayed back, because I now see the messages. Yeah, no, I was wondering, like, would people still be watching my vids, or be watching my streams, if I was streaming other games? I know, especially with Pokemon Champions of Ecopia, and now Gen 10 got announced for Pokemon, I want to officially finish some projects that I had done. Or I want to finish certain ones I have going on right now. 84 times 3, yeah, fair enough. Okay. Alright then, I don't know how that happened. Dang, both Nightbot. Both Nightbot messages. Okay then. I haven't programmed to go off at a particular time. But only try practicing 70 to 80. I think I'm fine with 70 to 80 overall. I just think, for me, I think I'm fine with the end. It's just a matter of nerves, which I'm only going to be able to get it from 0. Okay. You have to be very far back. I don't know. I would recommend you like refresh the stream or something. Cause it seems like you're very far back in the stream if I'm just now seeing go. Yeah, I could tell. Yeah, I completely messed that up. That right there wasn't even nerves, it was just misjudgment. That's always been like my main thing. Like I've been mostly streaming Geometry Dash, but it's like if I stream anything else right now, which I managed to get my Switch and whatnot wired as well, so I could start streaming Smash more consistently. But my main issue just kind of comes down of, will people actually watch it? Like I do want to take a day of just like playing or like finishing my, for instance, my Shield Nuzlocke. You know, I've had that in the bag for like 2 years at this point. The lag also kind of kills me a little bit on that one. Because again, the levels made at 1.9. To get those kind of visuals, it's going to be very unoptimized, you know? Okay. It just is that timing sometimes, you know? Like, it's weird with dual timings, only because it's like you can hit the orb and you could be okay with a timing on one icon, but then the other icon is just not, it's not aligned, you know? Interesting. Happens. Like I said, I'll definitely beat the level today. I think I'm beating the level today. You kidding me, man? Like, here's the thing with this level. Like, the structuring. Honestly, the structuring is pretty interesting. I like it. Decoration-wise, I mean, here's the thing. This would have gotten probably like an 8. This would have gotten an 8 out of 10 if you didn't tell me this would done at 1.9. So I think for the fact that this gets an 8 out of 10 without it being a 1.9 is kind of wild. Like, I like the decoration of this better than even some levels nowadays. Yeah, I think I jumped a little too early there. Insane save. I died to that? Oh my god, dude. Okay, real quick, that wasn't even like the levels fall with it. That's just wave being wave. That's like the dumbest mechanic, man. Fair enough. Okay. Did it? Okay. What in the world, man? I'll probably do one more attempt from the beginning and then probably go back to the copy. Alright, okay, that one doesn't count. That one doesn't count. Okay, you know what? It says clearly this game's telling me with that little, tiny little lag spike, you know? It's telling me, yeah, just go with uncopyable. How do you change sharp positions? Or I'm more so asking, like, what's the hotkey for it? What in the world? Okay, cool. Fair enough. Alright, hit window. I probably should go from the beginning again. person something. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Sorry, I just had to move something for a second. Shoot. Alright, let's get it. $85 winner and death run. Now I'm halfway to 90. You're not halfway to 90. Getting to 85 is like a quarter of it. It's fair enough. That's kind of what I mean. It's like, yeah, good luck with that one. Also, I'm gonna say this. I absolutely want to take the summer to pick up Lucario finally. Yo, hold on, what is someone doing here? Wait a minute, hold on. What in the world? Yo, what in the world? Oh boy, this is the person that told me earlier, that I popped up the message. This is the person that told me good luck on Sonic Wave. Oh, that's kind of funny actually, what? Dude, hold up. I need to kick myself out of here. This is really funny, actually. What's this? Hold up. First, won't be able to see in the menus and levels lists. That setting will make me invisible to other players. Alright, I'm just not trying to see other people. Oh no, hold on, wait. I'll allow people to see mine. I won't allow people to see theirs. Voice volume. I'll put my voice volume all the way at the lowest. The soft Cario. Nah, bro. I'm definitely probably gonna change my tag if that's the case. Resurrecting. That's not gonna be the name change. That's not gonna be the name change. If I do officially change my name, or not my actual name, but like my tag, it's not gonna be that. I've already burned that. I mean, even despite the fact that it is a good tag, I'm gonna change it to something else. insane. There's a chance I may go to Australia in the coming week. There's a chance I might also go as well, but I don't know. Also, I was saying something about this earlier. I'm not saying I'm taking a break from Geometry Dash after Sonic Wave, because I definitely still gonna keep playing regardless. But I feel like for a while I want to stream games that I haven't finished yet, if that makes sense. That and also challenges I haven't beaten yet. This includes like Pokemon, Five Nights at Freddy's, that sort of thing. That's when streaming coming. That's not happening, but I'll still solo vouch for it. I might make that like a donate sort of thing if I ever get to that point. For Death Run. It's like, Death Run though, it's like I can't, like I probably would not take it seriously. Any better than 2-0 versus you? It's not good enough. Okay, but what if I played and then Right. What if I played against you and it ended up being 2-1? Dang it. You better than 2 hours me. If that happened, I guess I'd really have to practice harder, but it's entirely possible. That's the thing. Dude, it's Death Run. Like, anything's possible. Being realistic. Alright. I really hope if we get like a Smash 6, or if we get like a new Smash Ultimate, or rather a Smash Ultimate that gets more updates, I would actually be happy with that. There's a lot of characters that I wish could definitely get some good buffs, and I would rather a lot of characters at the top get a bunch of nerfs, because there is a lot of oppressive characters. Or rather, there's a lot of characters that, in my opinion, force a very defensive playstyle to the point where it's like almost camping. Oh, they delete Kazuya next game. I actually think Kazuya's a cool addition. But that's kind of what I mean. I feel like there needs to be some changes to the roster if that's the case. Whether that means Yoshi gets nerfed or not, like, go ahead. But I feel like Yoshi throughout the entirety of Smash Ultimate has not been touched in the slightest. Like, he got shadow nerfed and shadow buffed in some ways, but I don't think throughout the entire game, he's gotten like any meaningful changes. And you know what? They want to. I mean, hey, if they nerf him, why not? I don't care. Like, but it's mostly because I see it coming, and also with Japan's like Yoshi bias and a lot of what Nintendo or a lot of what the dev team looks at in there is Japan's online essentially. Their meta is a lot different than how it is over here. If there is a next game and it's different from Ultimate, I think Steve is absolutely getting axed. But if it's just like Smash Ultimate Deluxe basically, Steve is definitely coming back. It's just, I think Steve overall, I think his entire thing is cool. I think it's a cool thing to have, you know? But I think that he just has a lot of stuff that's extremely overtuned. I forget one stream someone just said, if you don't hate Yoshi, you weren't around pre-COVID. I forget that one stream. If you don't hate Yoshi, you weren't around pre-COVID. I mean... Here's the thing, I think now is where Yoshi's meta is getting developed more now, you know? But I think what's cool about if we get a new Smash game, I think with what I have now and the fundamentals I have now, I think all I need is like a restart, and I feel like I could definitely start making some moves. One thing I really hope for is that we get someone next semester, who is like another really good player that just kind of popped up one day. That's kind of what I'm hoping for now. I mean, granted, I don't think... Basically, I want to say this without sounding mean. I would like to try and be the best player in a scene where that top spot is extremely contested. Where like 4 or 5 other people can absolutely compete for that spot. In which right now I think right now it's just me, BB, and John, I think. However, there's definitely some contenders. Like I know Indago's definitely been doing really good. But also, Indago gets hard shut down by like everyone else. I don't think it's mean to say, another Prodigy Steve comes in. I'm not even talking about just like a Steve player. I'm just being like in general, like another really good player that comes in. Like example, like John, you know? I mean, John, BPM. I think BPM kind of started out at the same level. Kind of started out at a level of like Manspider, basically. And then over time, he just started getting way better. Like, his growth overall is, like, actually kind of insane. Dang. Okay. All right. We get the insane fail. All right. No, that was expected. That was expected. That was expected. Okay, I guess it wasn't expected for me to die at that particular part, but that's. I don't know. I'm not worried. I'm still having fun with the level at the end of the day. Maybe Lost Man will keep his word and come down to the next semester, too. I doubt it. Like, I genuinely doubt it. Although, it would be cool to see John versus Lost Vein. So badly, but unfortunately, BPM prevented it. Yeah. It just in general, I don't think. Listen, if I had to say it, I think overall for North Delaware. That's it. I think North Delaware is definitely overrated in a sense. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. They have good players. They do have good players. But I just think, in general, the skill level of... Okay. Like, their best players are really good. But, like, you get a little lower than them, and it's like... it's... around, what's the way to describe it? I think it's like slightly lower than like the best players in South, you know? Oh no, Greninja absolutely screws on stuff. I'm not sure if John could do it. I think if John could literally beat anyone else in the scene, I think if John could literally beat everyone else in South DE, he could absolutely beat Vayne. Like, I think even just matchup wise, I think John just kind of cooks on Lost Vayne. I thought I timed that late enough. Okay. For me as an outsider to the peninsula, I think the North has probably to the. But even then, like Las Vegas, like I say here, South is also a weird case as well because it's like I don't know. Like I think right now, dude, this is so weird because it's like their results just don't make sense with head-to-head compared to how they do everywhere else. The average South Delaware player is better than the average North player. Yeah, I could probably say that. I think overall, the best player is a lot more contested in the South. Or, like, the bridging skill in the South is definitely becoming a little bit higher, if that makes sense. But also, it's a very clear bridge, you know? I think some of the lower players here can absolutely make a run at Starlight. Dang it. Like with Nope, I believe Van was like this struggle, especially Nope would probably do better than a lot of PA. That's what I was kind of saying. I'm thinking like matchup wise, I think in region, because for instance for me, I don't think I actually do as well in region, but when I travel, I do phenomenal for no reason. I do really good out of region than what I do in region. Like I said, I think this is definitely the time for me to start picking up Lucario. Insane. Although I think once you get a chance to play, you'll probably figure. Yeah, but it's also like, okay, I don't even want to know how in the world. Like, dude, Monk is such a freaking anomaly of a player. Like, I do not understand this man. Especially BPM. It's like, okay, BPM and whatnot. Like, I think it's a mix of Lost Vein is not like. I know that Lost Man would probably say like he doesn't like playing against mashers. I think BPM is definitely the most like mix-up sort of player. He's not even like a masher in a sense. He's definitely just mostly mix-ups. But I swear, like anytime that I fight against like Monk or like Nope or anything like that, I swear people always just say like, yeah, Yoshi's broken. I'm like, dude, you not just watch me like outplay Monk like 7 times. Like, I don't get people. Like, in most cases, for a lot of characters, it's better just to not approach. Especially with something like Ganon. In most cases, it's better to just not approach him, and when you do get an interaction, it's pretty easy to take advantage of it. I would love to go back up to Starlight again, I'll be honest. That's kind of what but you see what I mean by, like, it's less of people are strictly better, and it's more or less people just excel at certain things, but I still think everyone's the same skill level. That's kind of what I mean. Okay. That was the weirdest death in existence. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't get how Monk does so well considering he plays with Joy-Con's default controller. Even most of his gameplay just seems brain off and just that works. Honestly, that goes for a lot of. I mean, that just kind of works sometimes. I mean, I'll be honest. When I played against Nope, as Isabel, that's literally what I did. I just turned my brain off and was like, yeah, this should work. But then I'll throw in like random mix-ups here and there. I hope Uver's Fae happens at some point. Honestly, I'm kind of hoping so too. My God. I'm about to say, I'll probably ride back up with Chenzi, most likely. Speaking of which, I definitely need to ask Chenzi for some Rivals 2 players. I would consider them the worst of Starlight 4, a pretty solid player, even if campy. I would actually say third, to be honest. I'd say third. I completely forgot that's supposed to be an orb. Ah, okay. Or if someone goes wolf versus them. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm probably not gonna be going wolf versus them, but we'll see what's up. Yeah, I just kind of thought about this for a second. I think as long as... actually, no. They told me on stream that Wolf's apparently one bandage worse than I don't know how, apparently it is. I don't know anything about that matchup, so not sure. I think it's like, it could also be a case of like me versus, like for instance, like me versus me brawler, where like supposedly for Yoshi it's winning +1, but overall it could be winning +1. It's just that I don't know the matchup, you know? That makes sense. I could definitely see Wolf being winning on Banjo though. Insane save, by the way. Insane. Oh my god. Fred, your experience, I feel like you would do a lot of them. Yeah, but that's the thing. At that point, would I go Yoshi realistically at that point? You know? Like, I really want to work on finally picking up a new character. Actually, I mean, I probably would go Yoshi into them. If for someone, well, I mean, if someone like right now, yeah, I would. You know, I was kind of thinking about it as well. You want to know another? I think Isabelle could also be a really good character. And the Banjo. Okay. What plans do you have for all season? Also, what's up? Welcome, Mr. Cole / QSD. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Plans for the off season. I want to get this certain thing that I've been working on for a whole 6 months started. You know, I just don't want to reveal it on stream. I will say that I hope to go to Supernova and do really well in it, and I want to officially fully start manning Lucario. Like I said, that's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take a lot of knowing matchups and learning practically the entire game over again, but that's about it. I got the weirdest angle into that. Neutral B should confirm into imagination, so it's so sad. Wait, what do you wait, Hub, who's neutral B? Sorry, like, I looked over for a second. I guess I wasn't. If you're talking about, like, I don't know if you're talking about, like, Lucario, are you talking about, like, Yoshi, or are you talking about, I don't know. Lucario. I started playing Lucario a little bit more, and I started realizing that at lower percents, I think it might be more of a mix-up. Because, like, it could be, like, it's like, it's a confirm with an asterisk. So I found that people can actually jump out of it and pretty much avoid, what is it? Be reversed in the back here should be a confirm. You're right. Well, I mean, it is. At higher percents. Like I said, I just wish that Lucario was heavier, and I wish that Aura wasn't such a polarizing mechanic. I wish that for Lucario anyways, like at lower percent, Lucario gets better combos overall. But at higher percents, you get, well, I mean, well, I guess at higher percents you get easier kill confirms and everything. That's pretty much about it. I just wish that it was just more balanced, basically. Like, I just wish that Aura wasn't as overtuned as it was. I need to play more Melee and running a lot more. That's cool. What's your goals for Melee next season? Man the bird in both games? Ooh, gotcha. Oh wait, hold up. Were you planning on doing any marathons by any chance? Or was there none around at this time? I would think that with the summer coming up there would be some. Ocean City in November is the main race this year, but might do some other one. Film up to it. I think I'm about to say I'd say just start grinding during the summer, or like probably later summer as it's going into fall. Because I feel like the weather's probably gonna be the nicest. Okay, I shouldn't say. I mean, still keep up the grind and whatnot. Still keep your routine up. Obviously. But you know what I mean. Yes, they're always good to have goals and work towards them. It's funny how little money and career matter on my goal list. I mean, because this is something that you're extremely passionate about, and I think at that point, those are the kind of stuff that you feel a lot more willing to put the work in, but usually in some cases that leads to basically higher achievements overall because you're willing to put more time into it. Or rather, in this case, especially with money and careers, I'm pretty sure you probably have more care to your goals anyways. Let's be real on that. Plus, with something like that, it's not like it's not a healthy thing, you know. I mean, you're doing cardio the entire time. I'll say this: if I make melee PR, I'm dropping melee. It'd be very funny. Fair enough. Cool. I don't care about money at all, so I don't think it's. Wait, hold on, this. That's fair. It's cool. I don't care about money at all. So, and friends and death run are infinitely more important. Friends and death run. All right, cross the death run out. Cross the and death run part out. But friends in your interest are definitely more important, more specifically to you as a person, and being able to keep you at least somewhat enjoying yourself, you know. For me personally, though, like, if I have a talent in some way usually, and I feel like I'm good enough at the talent to be able to. What's this? For me, it's being the best person I can be, health-wise and family and friend-wise. I mean, dude, I think personally you're an extremely positive influence on the scene, seriously. Like, I don't really find a lot of people with your kind of mentality. And which I guess part of that also comes from just being in the scene for a while, and also, I mean, you're mostly exercising. I'm pretty sure you're also eating good as well. Being a great person, my biggest goal in life, even more so than Death Run. Unfortunately, Death Run matters a lot to me, to where I can't really cross it out. What's Death Run? Death Run's is a Roblox game. But there's basically like a killer. There's basically a killer and there's a set of runners. Think about it kind of like Fall Guys, I guess. But there is a killer who's able to put out traps to be able to kill you, and your entire goal as the runner is to get past the entire obstacle course while also avoiding any traps. And then after you do that, after you get past all of that, you have to be able to kill the killer within a particular amount of time. I've played it a couple times. I think it's fun. I think it's fun casually, though. But I think it's that, and also a friend of mine who told me to install Roblox so I could play against them in a certain game. That's pretty much about it, though. I don't think I've touched Roblox since. I'll teach you everything I know. Dude, this guy's gonna. Yeah, no. Stay away from this person and whatnot. This like death runs their entire. It basically like their whole personality. You know, I play against people who are starting out in Smash, and it's like one of my main issues when it comes to playing like people who are like just starting out in Smash, trying to like teach them all the stuff, is mostly just making sure that both sides have fun. Typically for me, I don't get me wrong, you know me, I like clip farming and whatnot, I like trolling, I like doing that sort of thing and whatnot, because I think personally it makes the game more fun from a playing perspective, and if it works, then it makes it even funnier. But playing against newer players and trying to teach them the fundamentals and the basics of the game, there's a while where I start finding it to be pretty boring, only because I have to put myself down. I have to basically kind of force myself to be playing at a lower skill level, like intentionally picking options and whatnot that I feel like would be on a lower end to that. It's crazy how competitive they are too. I love that passion early on. That happens with a lot of people. I actually have a friend of mine who they wanted me to teach them to how to play Smash, and they told me what characters they want to pick up. I'm like, a tear was brought to my eye. I'll say that. But in their case, it's like I have to intentionally lower my skill to a point where it's like I have to play very bare bones so that they can start learning. Like, for instance, in some cases, I can play like how I normally do, but like my movement isn't all there. Or basically, it's where my movement isn't like all there, and I intentionally pick habits, basically. What's this? It's crazy how I miss raging when I lose, low key. Not gonna lie, I think personally I'm okay with people getting irritated when they lose, because it's like it all depends really. Like if you get camped out for 7 minutes, basically you get timed out, and I'm about to say you're doing this to go like 2-2 and whatnot, or like you're playing against like basically person who are supposed to get like first and second, and you have to play both of them to get, but you play both of them and whatnot, and you lose to both of them to get like fifth or something. Yeah, no, I'd be pretty irritated as well. I don't blame people, or hold on. I don't blame people for getting mad about it, but I think that there is definitely a limit that should be on that. I think it's fine to get irritated. I think it's fine to get mad, but I think there's definitely a point where it starts to become not okay. Now, if you're in your own home and whatnot, you throw down a controller and whatnot, you break it. I mean, dude, I don't care. You know, that's in your own house. This is. I'm honestly cool. Honestly, I'm cool with people going hard against me in Smash because you never get better unless you get beat down in practice. That's true to an extent, basically. There's the reason why I kind of hold myself down, basically, in some cases, trying to teach people starting competitive, is to kind of get the basic idea of the reward that you could be, or of the reward that you could be getting, assuming you call out said option or you start playing a certain way, you know? But in some cases, it's where the more they start learning, the more difficult you have to go ahead and bring yourself to beat. Basically, you basically have to consistently improve your skill, like against this particular player, despite the fact that it might not be your full, essentially. Um, but once they start getting to a certain point, then you can start basically going all out versus them because they know what they need to do. It's just a matter of adaptation. I mean, I'm glad Greninja was using Greninja for a while against me in practice because I'm learning. Yeah, no, I think Greninja's almost always down to get friendlies, whether it be online or offline. He's definitely improved a lot off of it, and he's been in the lab, and he's been grinding the game for a while. And like I respect it, you know. That would be a nightmare. Greninja gonna be a Cloud main next season. I'm calling it now. I'm pretty sure he's only gonna be picking up Cloud just for Yoshi. I kid you not. I will say this right now. The first season that Nope came into the scene, low-key kind of irritated me because it was like Nope had a really good head-to-head with everyone else, but I had a really good head-to-head with Nope. But there was a lot of other people who I played with for longer that I didn't have as good of a head-to-head against, and because of that, he got number one. I'm like, man, that kind of irritated me a little bit. But I mean, since then and whatnot, I mean, me and Nope have definitely became, I'd say, pretty good friends overall. And even then, like, I do get irritated playing against him, but I don't get I get irritated because of the character, not necessarily because of him as a person. I think as a player in general, or I feel like as a player and a person and whatnot, he's definitely a cool player to have as the best player. I feel like he could possibly be the next great player you mentioned earlier. Oh, Greninja. I don't think. I think what I meant by like the next by like the great player essentially, I mean someone who like strictly comes into the scene, or like who literally just comes into the scene and makes a name for themselves, kind of like John, you know. Insane. See, oh yeah, unrelated, but apparently Style isn't moving out of the area entirely. It's just getting its own place, so it's still being the scene, I guess. Oh, that's cool. Happens wrong. That was close. You're right, it was. That's like 84 times what? Like 8 now? god. Yeah, that's also another thing, is that a lot of people don't immediately respect you because of your skill. I mean, there's some people who think that, like, you could be a good player and it's definitely someone that you should definitely look at and watch out for. But I feel like that what makes a lot of people definitely more enjoyable within the scene is just having a good personality overall, just being a good person altogether. Oh my god. I'm gonna forever be stuck on Beecat. Not gonna lie though, overall, I think that there's definitely a couple people who I think might change as players when it comes to the next semester overall. Like, I think QSD, you're definitely gonna be someone who's gonna be changing a lot more. I think personally you might be playing Rob more. I could definitely see Manspider finally picking up Peach. Fair enough. I think Lost Fan's nice, but I can see why people think he has a bad ego. I mean, that's a new one. I mean, he did mention that it would be a character that he wished he could main, and I fought against it. It's actually pretty decent for what it is. I just think personally, if he labbed out Peach a little bit more, it's scary. I think he would actually be a threat in the scene at that point. I mean, he was already a really good player for, like, in regards to the whole scene altogether, but, like, I think he could definitely push himself to be, like, one of the higher players, basically, if he did that. Huh? Dude, what? How? Okay, wait, real quick. So, like, I don't know how often that you watch me playing this level, but there has been several times where I would press that blue orb, and I won't jump, and it will actually have me slide off slightly, but I slide off to then go onto the slope that then reverses my gravity so that I could still live regardless. I just flat out died. What? Manspider's on the verge of a I feel like Manspider definitely... I feel like he's definitely going to be a lot bigger of a target next scene. crazy. Hopefully players like King Joker and Jamal can show up more. Dude, Jamal still playing the scene, dude. Like, even making PR is gonna be a chore for a lot of people. I guess we're also gonna find out whether or not I actually made Melee PR. I feel like Jamal was making the jump before he left. Started getting really good wins, and then he was gone all of a sudden. So real quick, Jamal never like fully left the scene. He couldn't compete a lot because of him working. It's literally just because of his work. But he still made an attempt to go when he could. Like he was at a couple weeklies here and there, but just to kind of hang out a little. We get to play again. I think, dude, people like Jamal low-key are like the reason why I cannot main Lucario for the life of me. Cause like, dude, Fox, dude, I'm sorry, but like Fox Lucario, low-key just does not feel good for Lucario in the slightest. Down to me and BB. Dude, do not count out John, because John low-key has a very solid win record right now versus BB. And overall, he's been cooking recently. Like, he could absolutely become the best player in the scene. That's true. John's only bad record with Nope, who's no longer there, so that's true. And even then, he's came close, you know? And even then, I think Greninja is also low-key on the rise as well. Like, there's a lot of people who can take a number one spot next season. You know, I just realized right now that this is in ×2 speed. I don't know how. Although he is also one with freestyle, but I feel like freestyle is a mystery on when he'll show up. I think freestyle is freestyle's been showing up way more consistently as of recently though. With freestyles, like I said, it all depends because Sora does struggle somewhat with other sorties, which is really funny. Other sorties that can also kind of rush him down a bit and outrange him, outframe to him. Like Cloud per se, he does pretty. Sora doesn't do the best on. Spain freestyle is 11-0 then. Okay, to be fair, I don't think they played a lot as of recent. I don't think they played a lot as of recent. So no, that is. I feel like that's just skill diff at that point. I think it's skill diff, but it's more so skill diff in the past. Freestyle is kind of tough player to rank for me, so that usually does well in the people not named you or no for BB, but has some losses to lower players. I mean, I would still consider him to be one of the better players regardless, because he's still, like, don't get me wrong, he's inconsistent and whatnot, but it's not like we're not going to sit there and say that Greninja didn't lose to Mansfighter, you know, but we're still saying Greninja's one of the higher players. I think personally we can leave some leeway there. Yeah, I think Freestyle is definitely one of the better players now in the scene. I put him in the low. Waiting to go to the count anymore, my bad. I think for legacy reasons, I think we can count Indigo. I don't think it matters much. Indigo did find a local scene within his area though, which is cool. Crazy death. All right. That's new. Like as of recently, freestyles have done well in the BPM, but I don't know if that's Sora DK is just that bad. I mean, Sora DK is not the greatest, but also, okay, it's really weird because it's like I talked to freestyles and I talked to BPM. And I kid you not, they both have like completely different opinions on the matchup. It's really funny. I definitely think it's Sora favor like +2. But DK has tools to make the matchup work. Yeah, I completely messed up on that. That matchup chart I saw, it was the only matchup in -2.5 for DK. Yeah, Sora just kind of destroys heavies altogether. I was about to say, it's weird because Sora also just has a lot of polarizing matchups altogether. Sora also has probably one of the best matchups in the game against King DDD. yeah, I completely flubbed that. Who else can I say? Honestly, I think I could see a rise in Cystic Rose becoming PR as well. Oh, it's a little more competitive now. I know since we haven't won too much. I feel dumb seeing new players win. I was like seeing new players win. Yeah, I mean, there's still some interesting stuff that goes on. And I guess it's also different because, again, you've never even bothered to talk to Nope in the slightest. Like I said, it's a different. I guess it's a different story for when you actually know him. If that makes sense. Weird. I'm too shy to talk to people. That's the issue. Then just stop being shy. Like what? To be honest, I never actually rooted against Nova unless you... But I also like seeing different players win. Yeah, no, it's... But that's kind of what I mean. It's like, you definitely just gotta go around. You just gotta take a moment to just talk to people, you know? Like, it was also kind of why I also invited you out to like come hang with us and whatnot, because it's like it's not a thing where it's like we're exclusively like outcasting people. It's literally just we ask around, see who all wants to go somewhere, and then we all go there, you know. Insane. We get a chance to chat with him because of the AML, but I'm not sure if that's in his plans or not. I actually did ask him while we all were playing some Mario Party and whatnot at BPM's place. But yeah, no, they said that they're still going to be going to Smash tournaments regardless. BPM says he's going to be going to KML. Same with Nope. So you'll definitely see them there more often. Dude, I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting where to click there, man. Oh my god. Ah! Usually I get more of a chance to chat with BPM over there since I don't know anyone else there, which is nice. Same with Vane. That's the thing though, you gotta open your, you gotta expand your palette. Say. Insane. Whenever I go BPM wise, I thought someone's tag is Callan, I think. Oh wait, is Callan the one? Wait a minute. Let me check this real quick. Videos. No. BPM 2025. So, okay, so I'm trying to find... That's so weird. I can't find... Is he the player that he played where it was the DK Dittos? Oh no, it was Emberix that he played against. Kalen. Where'd Amara play if another one goes? I don't know if I recognize this player. Terry player. Let me check. Oh my god, get this out. Let me check this actually. Yeah, that's not the right player. Gotcha. Okay. Dude, I feel like I know this player. I feel like I recognize this player. I just don't know where. Yo, okay, so you're not gonna believe this, but I got a. What was this? And with Vayne, he's really close to K24/Fiji. Isn't it mostly because they were in the same kind of crew as well? I'm pretty sure they were like in a crew with each other, if I remember correctly. Oh wait, I can also kind of say this as well. I went to work. One day, went ahead, unloaded truck. Afterwards, I went on my 15. All right, I booted up Discord, and I got a DM from Yoda Cage saying, "Hey, it'd be really cool to have some Delmarva players come out." So I'm just trying to get the word out. If you can also get the word out, I'm like, yeah, I gotcha. But I don't know why. Like a DM from Yoda was insane. Cause I've never met Yoda Cage, so I didn't know. Yoda Cage, literally one of the best. Really good Rivals 2 Clarin plus Bowser Jr. main in Smash Ultimate. Probably the second best one under Zap, maybe. Yeah, he sent me an invite to Rivals Uncaged. Or Rivals 2 Uncaged. Up in PA. Hi, Maiko. Insane. Alright, 2 Supernova. Yeah. Oh yeah, also speaking of which, Chenzi went to Wonderfly and he got third. He got third, having a win on Searing Arrow, and he also outplaced Hit the Gritty for Ukraine. So he now has a win on a PR player, and he almost beat Mulk. That's what I'm saying. I need to get back into practicing because I feel like when I went to Wonderfly, here's the thing. I think fundamentally I'm pretty solid because when I was playing Slade against other people, in Dittos, I thought I was doing really good despite the fact that I did not know a single thing about this character other than he plays like Link. Alright, other than he plays like Melee Link. I need to ask Chenzi for Rivals 2 friendlies though. So at least prepared for Supernova. What the heck? Then you beat MDA number 6, number 3, and took number 1 to game 5. Not number 1. Not number 1 MDVA. I'm pretty sure Iota's number 1 MDVA right now, is he? Is he not? Let me check. I'm about to say I'm within the MDVA rival server. Let me check. Number 6, number 3, and took number. Oh yeah, no. Number one in the region's Cora. Well, also Super Major doesn't take into it only takes into account your highest placement of all time. As of recent, anyways. Hit the Gritty for Ukraine's number 6. Hit the Gritty is number 6. Searing Arrow is 3rd, and Mulk is 2nd. Cora is the best is considered the best player. I think personally, if I competed more often here, I would absolutely. I feel like I could absolutely get PR'd. It's just I don't practice Rivals 2 enough. If that makes sense. I don't even want to know how in the world that happened. Okay. Okay, I guess. Sorry that I'm kind of the opposite of. That's the thing though, I used to be really good at Rivals 2, and it's just like I haven't been playing it as much. Insane. But here's the thing is that, like, what's really funny is that my skill in Rivals 2... I wonder if Shenzi lately... Dude, okay, real quick, I'm just saying this right now, like, if... Doesn't let the pressure get to him, He's definitely making it out of Pools of Supernova, what? Okay, I'm just gonna let you know this right now. I made it out of Pools of Supernova after not playing the game for the whole month and mostly playing a character that I only started playing, or I only played for like a week and then didn't touch the game up until Supernova. Like, Chenzi's absolutely getting out of pools. I will say that. Dude, I did that again? Wonder how I can go. I can definitely see him getting, like... I can definitely see him getting, at the very least, like... Let me think about this, actually. I think you can get, like, 49th. I think you get 49th. At the least. This is the year where you break the 513th curse. Dude... I'll say this right now. First year of Supernova, I had to go against King P in the final round to get out of pools. I kid you not, bro. I literally gave up, and I was just kind of... I did not want to be a Supernova. I low-key just threw. And the second year, we don't talk about that. I actually died to that? Okay. Guess it all depends on the draw. I think I could definitely make it in the top. I definitely can make it out of pools, to be honest. Out of phase 1 at least. Welcome back, Luffy. How did the soccer game go? 1-0. 1-0? Gee, you're telling me no, like, there was only one score? You're telling me there was only one goal that entire game? I'll petition them to run a death run tournament so I can win. Well, it's actually a pretty common soccer score. That's actually kind of surprising. My God. Yep. Too bad Luffy ended up missing the 95% fail. But rip Luffy. Rip Luffy's team. Like, what? Like, what am I dying to? People be saying my level good, even asking if it's a copy or not. What level? What am I doing? Oh, hold up. I have a really funny swag route I thought of. I'm not going for the coin route. I just think this would be a very funny swag route to hit. Right enough, one of my death was one jump away from her first win against me. When I felt bad afterwards. Even though she trash talked me the whole round. That's crazy. I will say this right now. What you gotta do is that you gotta, for anyone who trash talks you, you just gotta go full try hard. You gotta humble them. Because being humble, a lot of the time... I actually hit it. Oh my god. Nah, hold up. That's actually the strat. That's the strat to get clicks. Actually, no. I gotta put in the... I mean, we all already know what part of the level I'm gonna put as a thumbnail at this point. Like, let's be real. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't trash up. Amazing. Why do I keep dying there now? Like, I don't understand it. Oh, but... Okay, let me stop. Let me stop trolling. Why am I dying to that all the time? Like, I don't get it. My friends laughed at me after a pre-fire only to miss a jump on the next trap. That's low-key kind of funny. Dude, why do I keep dying there? Like, genuinely. I don't know why I keep dying there. I have not been dying there. Do I need, like... I think I just need to reset the level. Alright, let's try it. What the? So you gotta hold this entire beginning. I low-key don't like the fact of... So I'm looking at this background. Okay, you have to keep holding the entire time. Check me out. Wait. Play practice? I got you. No, I don't got you. Check this. Oh, okay, okay. Okay. I mean, I like the platforms here. I will give you that. I like the platforms. I do like the spike decoration that I can't see for some reason. Like the decorated spikes, the spikes that are decorated in the beginning, despite the fact that no one's gonna see them, I think it's kind of funny. Okay, okay. So you gotta nail the one jump here, fall down. Okay, okay. I'm so scared. What if it's a... Oh, okay, okay. Gotta finish the thing and fix the problem. It's really weird because I would consider myself robot carried. It's just the fact of every single timing here is so hard to see. I click hello. Alright. So about 14% is what you want to jump. Okay. I'm jumping! I'm jumping. I'm jumping. Like, I don't know why. I don't know why it's doing this to me. Alright. I accidentally held. I accidentally held it. I don't know why I held it. Okay. We got this, we got this. Dude, that completely threw me off. The fact this is like insane easy demon, I was gonna make it harder. I would not say this is easy demon. Okay. I mean, it's a demon. I probably would say at where it is now, I would probably say it's like I'd say closer to like medium / hard demon, to be honest. I think if you're gonna make it that difficulty, make the platforms a little. Alright. I'd say where it actually starts the robot gameplay, make that transition a little bit. Like, don't make the gameplay and don't make it visible right at the first jump. Make it visible right before the first jump, essentially. Or make sure that the first jump's like somewhat readable. Along with that, I think the structures can probably be a little bit more visible and a little bit more forgiving if that's the case. And I think the background layering and whatnot with the orbit, the background there I think needs some layering fixing, more specifically on the part that's supposed to be behind it is still visible. That's pretty much it. I do like the start that you have going on though. Insane. Inside. All right. Oh, okay. I clicked it, or I did a double click a little too quickly. If I spread the clicks out a little bit more, I would have been able to live. Why is it so hot today? Okay, so I'm not the only one who feels it. Inside. I hate this oven weather. Oh, let me check something. What's saying the temperature is right now? Ew. Okay, yeah. Also, for any of you Geometry Dash players who are currently in chat right now, you can also see your icon and everything when you're playing Globe. Or if you have Globe, you can play this level while I'm on stream. And we'll see your icon and name. Over here it's supposed to be over 90 tomorrow. I'm pretty sure it's... Never mind. I actually don't know what the weather is tomorrow, but I do know it's supposed to be ridiculous. Insane. I've been streaming for 3 hours. I didn't even realize it. I swear, I kid you not, I thought it was like 2 hours into the stream earlier, and it only lasted like 40 minutes. And now I'm over here streaming for almost 3 hours. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be doing Sonic Wave today. What? Okay, so you gotta hit that one way later, and you gotta hit the other one like towards the middle. I don't know why I thought I was upside down for a second. Insane. I'm gonna try something. Times 3, let's go. insane. How do you fix what's? Insane. I'm about to say, I'm gonna beat this level. Don't worry. I'm about to say, I literally just got 95 times 3 today, so I think with that, I should be able to beat it. Insane. I'm pretty sure this might be the second highest extreme. This might be the second highest attempt count I've ever spent. Or, assuming I spent on an extreme demon the same amount of attempts that I'm spending on this level, I'm pretty sure this might be the second highest attempt count I might have ever spent on a level. What? Actually, no, let me check some. How many attempts? Alright, let's break out the calc. So, 2661 plus 2152 plus, because I know that my game crashed the one time. I think I've spent almost 6,000 attempts. Unironically, I think I spent like 6,000 attempts on this level, and it's only insane. It's only insane demon. Dude, I am so trash. Insane. Okay, okay. Yeah, no, it is starting to get hot in here. What in the world? Sorry if you told me to fix the layer issue. I accidentally spilled allergy pills and probably didn't hear. I did say something about the layering with the background, but that was like the only thing. But if you're asking me like how you fix it, you go to like the objects that are supposed to be in the back, and then you can change the layer that they're on through I think it's edit group. Huh? You saw that, right? Like, how... Okay, how did I click? My cube got registered, but my ship didn't. Like, what? I didn't know me do that. Okay, let me reset this real quick. are you doing? I'm just gonna say this right now. I am absolutely dying to 99, man. There's no way I'm not dying to 99%. You're on lunch break. W lunch. W lunch. Dude, what is going on with this level? Did like an update happen that like killed the physics or something? Like, what am I doing? Like, what? I swear, like, none of these deaths were happening before. Fair enough, fair enough. I've been streaming for 3 hours. I hit 95% like 2 hours ago. I died to that? I died? Hold up. What? That was literally a frame perfect death. I've never had that happen. What? Yeah, okay, no, that was my fault. Like, what? It was so trippy with these colors. I like it though, it looks cool. I think it's less of the level itself being trippy with the colors, and it's more or less the art style just keeps changing. It's also... Should I restart every time? I wouldn't say so. Dude, what is going on today? Like, did an update like bug out the physics or something? Like, there's no. I've never had some of these deaths before. Like, I can't tell if it's the level or if it's just like physics or something. Let me check this real quick. Yeah, I don't know. What's this? I gotta hear this now. Okay. Okay, no, I'm turning the music up on this. This is cursed. I didn't expect to actually find anything. What in the world? That's so weird. I just caught a couple dozen Dino from Pokemon Go for Community Day. What's good, Alec? It's been a hot minute. Where have you been, man? Welcome to the stream. Banger walls, fair enough. Alright, let me change this back to the original song. Did that. All right, I've been here. Well, fair enough. I'm about to say there's a couple things that's happened since then. I guess I could talk to you in DMs about it, whatnot, because I don't want to leak anything right now. You know, I don't want to leak anything until the time comes. You know. What the world? Let's try this. Oh, what? Ew. 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 What is the schedule? What the heck? Wait. Let me put it back to this. New album dropping soon. There might be. Oh wait, are you talking about what the picture I posted? Because I like to mention that that picture is not a new album. Trust me, it's something completely out of left field. Maybe. You never know. You never know what it could be. That is not my fault. That is not my fault, dude. There was a massive freaking lag spike, man. Oh my god. That was not my fault. Oh my god. Alright. Hello, Arts and GD. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Was that Boy Kisser? It is not. Oh, let's see this. Whew. Sorry. But yeah, no, that was not Boy Kisser. That was just something in the level. I've been stuck on this level for a good 6,000 attempts. It's not even an extreme demon. It's an insane demon, you know? It'd be really funny. What if I did this? What if I did this run to 100? And then I did it like twice in a row, you know? If I do it from here and do it twice in a row, I am gonna be very mad. My day is gonna be ruined. I guess I'm just not playing that good. I mean, I guess it can make sense because it's like I haven't really been playing the game that much recently. Like I said, I haven't really touched the game in a hot minute. That's about it. Sorry, is that how you pronounce it? Welcome to the stream. Amazing. Welcome to the stream. Cool. Ew. Again, mad unlucky. I think this is probably the unluckiest I've been on a level, unironically. I think Alphabot X is definitely probably one of my most unlucky experiences. Nah, don't give up. You have a really good idea going. I really would not recommend you drop it. What the world? There we go. Tell me I just... Okay. Oh, yeah? Let's go. You know what? Screw it. I'm doing the mashup. My God. You know what? If I beat it this attempt, you give up. If I don't beat it this attempt, then you don't give up, you know? Okay, okay. That means that you don't give up. What in the world? Alright, real quick, this song is copyright free. Why is there a mashup for it? Whoever said to use a Z layer and change its background. Wait, so hold on. Let me boot up the creator real quick. Let me pull down, let me put down. So yeah, no. So the Z layer is actually what controls how far back or forward an object is, basically. If you put it to T4, you put it on the top. If you put it to B5, you put it all the way at the bottom. Z order is what controls it within this layer. So if you put the T4 and you put the Z order as higher than another object, that higher, despite the fact that it's under T4, gets put higher than the other object that's also in T4, if that makes sense. It doesn't change the deco at all. It just simply changes the layer. It's very useful for making it so that you don't have it to where while you're playing, objects just get mashed up with each other, which is typically what a lot of people mean by bad layering. I'm slapping it back to you right now, Slog. I can't play with this. The remix is just, the mashup is just different enough to where it actually kind of messes with me. Dude, oh my god, I don't even know what in the world happened there that caused my one click to just not work. quick. Let me check my death so far. Look at my death counter. 84 times 12 is crazy work. What do we got here in terms of runs? 90 to 92. 80 to 89, 88 to 90 times 22. 86 to 86 times 25. 78, 79. 364. Wasn't there one part? 23 to 24, 58. What in the world? Calculated playtime. Overall, 7 hours. Oh my. Oh wait, Legacy Blades on. So cool on this. I've been on this level for almost 9 hours. Level in 4 runs times 351 is crazy. Wait, hold up. Oh, wait. That's on the actual level itself. If we're talking about this, we should look at this. Okay, so it's 41 is where I started at. I've done 41 to 100 once, apparently. Fixed it, let's get it. Okay. Hello, after like 3 months not watching a stream of you, I'm trying to remember. Oh wait, no, I remember you. What's good? Welcome back. How about, to be fair, I haven't been streaming for like a month and a half of that. way too high there. For open way MVP. You've been playing. Hey, I've been busy with other stuff. For instance, my job gave me a bit of a promotion, which made it so that I had to work. Basically, just meaning I work more on average now. And pretty much any time that I got outside of working was basically just tournaments. That made sense. To be fair, as of recent, I am working on something else, but it's something I can't leak necessarily for now. All I gotta say is my recent post explains a little bit of what I'm doing. You're trying to beat Eon. Good luck on that one. I should definitely go for Eon. It's like a free extreme. I know it might seem like I'm bad with nerves and whatnot, but it's like I feel like with longer levels, because the fact of longer levels being easier overall gameplay wise, I typically do better in that regard, if that makes sense. That died! Oh my god. The hard part is just the end, which is getting a little bit easy now after some practice. I heard that towards the end it becomes like easy demon difficulty, which basically sucks for a level being 55 minutes long. How does someone play a level, even play a level for that long? I'd be cooked. I'm gonna try an attempt on this one. Oh. Okay, fair enough. How does something... Unless there's checkpoints. There's only checkpoints, There's only checkpoints... Okay, wait. You could do checkpoints in classic levels, but no one ever uses it because there's, like, no reason to. The only time where I've seen people use checkpoints is solely to skip cutscenes in the beginning. There is no checkpoints. You have to play a 55-minute level, no messing up. It's definitely probably the most accessible. I will say that. Insane. Yeah, I was gonna be my first extreme, then bloodbath. Hey, I'm waiting. I'm about to say, I'd like to see it. I can only imagine dying at the 5450 mark. Like, dang, wasted all that time for nothing. Yeah, basically. Alright, I want to see what my actual... like, farthest attempt can be. That is true. The level ends in a triple spike. But the thing with it being an extreme is that it's literally just... It's just easy gameplay the whole time. The gameplay the entire time is pretty chill. Yo, go. Think about this. 3.32% is like 2.5 minutes. It's 2.5 minutes, which is like a minute longer than your average Geometry Dash level. Alright, you know what? I'm bored. Wait, what? I was about to say. Check me out. Okay, yeah, never mind. Alright, Beecat time. Alright. That was the warm-up I needed, you know? That was the break I needed. Are you kidding me? It's already been 3 hours and 40 minutes. I gotta cut it. I gotta cut the stream here. I'm sorry. Oh my god. You know, I'm debating on just beating this level off stream. Like, I would like to beat this level on stream, but it's like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on right now. Well, actually, hold up. I just realized something. It changes all of them if you do this? Oh my god, that's so lame. Okay, I guess that works. Save. Yeah, I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut it here. Alright, it was fun. I do want to stream again at some point. One sec. Okay. Thank y'all for tuning in. Oh, well, someone got something? What's up? Did you update the level? You did not update the level. Oh, different level. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Is this set level? Oh, okay. I gotcha. You know, it's capable again, 33 of me, but I always die by anything to the level. Update it? I did update it. There's no stored songs? That's so lame. Dude, this is so weird. This is so awkward. I like that this part just doesn't work, or what? Okay. This is weird. This is so weird. What? This feels so awkward not playing this. Oh my god. As you can tell, as you could tell, I have never played this all in my life. I actually would have done that. Also, welcome, Lazy. Welcome to the stream. You don't... Gavin leaving you? You don't Gavin leaving yourself? Gavin leave is crazy. Do I try to do 50 attempts and see if I could do a new record? You could. Gavin did it. It's not like this is... This is no clip. What? It's a no clip. Alright, you know what? I'll do one more attempt on Aeon, and I'll call it a stream. We're gonna be here a while. Maybe. For anyone who isn't watching, you can look at the or anyone who isn't watching. For anyone who doesn't play, to give a perspective of just how long this level is, you have the percentage right at top. Alright, I'm locking in. I hate it here. Alright, no idea. Alright, fair enough. Okay. My God. Impossible timing. Did that fix the layering? Amazing. Okay, so I see you're starting to put like almost like little icicles on top. They actually look really good for the fact that you only worked on it for like, what was it? I think you said something about it for like an hour ago or something. You already added it. They look very clean for what it is. All right, I'm gonna head out. I will see you all at a later stream, whenever that may be. I'll try and give a heads up for the most part, but for now, I will see you all later. Hope you all enjoyed the stream, and have a good night.